Anyways, if you're sticking around with me for my reading, you're allowing me into your energy with love and light, and I appreciate you so much for that. All my readings are timeless, so if this resonates, it resonates. It doesn't matter when you receive it. Okay, so it feels like we're going from somebody either like partnering or just friendship or just being around someone who's like arrogant, reckless, a bit of a show off, but like, excuse me, confirmation, a bit of a show off, but it's not really anything impressive. That's what it's giving. And you're going, that's your past. And either if you've either met this person or you're going to meet somebody who's going to like give you some type of romantic offer, but it's going to be like chivalrous. It's going to be like charismatic, being swept off your feet, so to speak. This past person might have hurt you financially, but again, that's a thing in the past. We're moving on from that. You're a very conventional and intelligent person. You hold power and authority when you speak. Very calm and honest. You have integrity. I love that. So I feel like with this other person, you had like a reality check, which a lot of us do. Like 141, if you're with somebody who's toxic for you, you don't leave even though everybody around you tells you to until you're absolutely ready, right? And I feel like there was an aha moment where you're like, fuck this, I'm out. And yeah, this is crazy. With the Lovers on the side, it's a transition. It's almost like transitioning from one relationship to another. And it doesn't mean like jumping from one to another. There could be like a time period, great or small in between. But this is the transition to like, I feel like you're a person. Anything else? I usually don't do like romantic and love readings, but it is what it is. Like, Spirit says what Spirit says. I can't ignore it. So yeah, by leaving this person, you've escaped destruction and you're picking yourself up, right? And, you know, learn from this. On the floor? Okay, hang on for a second. All right, so now this past person, if they haven't already, I feel like they're going to try to manipulate you financially because they make poor financial decisions. And by you leaving is going to impact them financially even harder. And I feel like they're going to, if they haven't already or whatever, try to use that against you. Even after you've gone, they might still try to contact you and try to claim that you owe them for this or you've used them for that. 313, ignore all that. You know that's not true. You know who you are. Yeah. There's corruption there and lack of responsibility. Spirit sees that. Anything else? Anything about this new one? You have poor financial decisions, lack of money. We know this for the past. This is what I mean. They're going to feel like by you leaving, they've lost opportunities, but that's not your problem, 343. It's not for you to take care of their karma. Like, that's why the Justice card is here, is because they are going to receive their karma. And you is your dharma, right? Like, you're going to receive your good blessings by staying in your lane, knowing who you are, and don't allow them to affect you. Like, they've done it enough at this point. By staying true to yourself and staying in your lane, that's where victory and success and everything lies. Anything else before I go grab an oracle deck? While you're in this transition, just keep remembering to give to yourself the way that you give to others, 424, because you are such a generous person that sometimes you forget to give to yourself. I was going to mention, I don't know if you see the reflection at the top there. It's because my screen protector is cracked and like it's around Christmas time, and so I'm the least of my priorities, but even still I have to remember I'm worth it too. 444. Let me grab my oracle deck. Pause, you. Okay, so like I said, I usually don't do a lot of love readings, but because I did, I was called to grab my love oracle decks, my Mystic Red Rose and my Mystic Love. These are actually given to me by my bestie. I think I've opened these like twice. 505. Oh, there we go. Wrong way. Sorry about that. Oh, these are actually really cute. Okay, so we got gambling, taking a chance, blocked obstacles, courage and strength, and party, having fun. So with this, obviously take a chance with this new person. Don't allow this past person to be punished by their old, like, don't punish the new person for the old person's mistakes, kind of thing. Allow yourself to be open, have fun, because you are courageous. It takes courage and strength to allow yourself to be loved and love again, but you have it in spades. Okay, so let me check the other oracle deck. All right. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So we have talking, interested, awaiting messages, text calls, email, talking more. So obviously you're going to be talking to a new person, 646, or if you haven't already, it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be like the butterflies, getting those text messages and emails and all that stuff, whatever that you've been waiting for. Healthy choices, self-love and self-care, being happier, love in life. And you have to love yourself during this whole thing. It's hard coming out of a place where you weren't loved properly and you believe the things that they said and like potentially did that were your fault, but they weren't. They were not your fault. That's your like inner saboteur and them talking and you believing that bullshit, and it's not true. So during this time of transition, make sure you're loving yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like I said, having fun, partying, doing the things for yourself. Even like self-talking, self-affirmation, 737 is a good idea. If you haven't already met this person, I'm excited for you either way, but it just, in the midst, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and not allowing the toxicity of this old person to like spill onto the other one. You know what I mean? Like, don't bleed your old wounds onto someone else. 757. I love you so much.